Your last pizza probably came in a box like this. It's cardboard, sturdy, and most importantly, keeps your cheese from getting stuck to the lid. And that's thanks to Domino's, whose founder is widely credited with creating the corrugated pizza box. Here's how the company made its name in the pizza delivery market, and why this foundational piece of its business is facing new challenges. This is the economics of Domino's. It's one of the company's innovations, not in pizza, but in delivery. In 2022, more than 40% of online delivery orders for major pizza chains were from Domino.
Imagine ordering pizza from a chain that brags about speed, but the box that lands on your doorstep is filled with soggy crust, rubbery cheese, and toppings that taste like they were pulled straight out of a can. For decades, Domino's sold us on a 30-minute promise. But what's the real cost of that speed? Today, we're exposing the most overrated chains, showing you which ones rely on nostalgia or marketing gimmicks, and revealing the two that actually live up to their price.
Originally called Dominick's, acquired its first restaurant in 1960 in Ypsilanti, Michigan, and jumped into the delivery business the same year, something very few restaurants were doing at the time. One reason it's become so well known for its delivery is a campaign the company started in the 80s, promising delivery in
less than 30 minutes.
Within 30 minutes?
Only Domino's Pizza delivers in 30 minutes or less.
Think of delivery as being so ubiquitous. I mean, so many types of restaurants have delivery, but Domino's was there very early at scale.
Because wasted meals aren't just money lost, they're opportunities stolen from better choices. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video.
So one part of Domino's strategy is what's called fortressing, which is making sure there's enough pizza shops in a certain mile radius that wherever your order goes, one of those pizza shops can handle it and it can help get it to your house quickly.
or being sold to franchise stores, where pizzas are assembled and baked. The more pizzas that are sold, the more money Domino's makes from its supply chain. The company's supply line is also structured to make the pizza creation process as quick and uniform as possible. Domino's has 25 supply chain centers in the US, where dough is mixed and toppings are prepared before.
You think you have options every time you open an app or walk into a strip mall, but most of those boxes carry the same empty promise. The logos and colors might change, yet the experience leaves you circling back to the same question. Why does every slice taste so forgettable? The answer hides in the way these chains package their image. Marketing doesn't just sell pizza, it sells reassurance. A friendly slogan, a childhood memory, or a low price convinces millions to accept less than what they deserve. Take Domino's, for example. Their aggressive 30-minute delivery guarantee wasn't about delivering flavor. It trained customers to prize speed above everything else. The crust often arrived limp, steam trapped inside the box, the cheese sliding into a rubbery sheet that tasted closer to plastic than mozzarella. This wasn't an accident. The system rewarded fast hands, not careful cooking.
Enjoy the best authentic Italian pizza, why not, without the expensive trip overseas?
Okay, so you're gonna start with the dough. So show us what I need to do. I'm gonna get on this side and you show me what I need to do.
All right, you're gonna dock it right here.
Oh.
So 3 fingers.
Okay.
And then you make a little circle, outer circle.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
I love extra sauce.
By the way, the reviews for this place from other states say that the sauce is to die for. Okay,
Really?
now the best part, the best ingredient, the only ingredient that you ever need, cheese.
Cheese,
so I'm getting
please.
Papa John's leaned on the phrase, better ingredients. And yet the reality inside their cardboard containers told a different story. Vegetables wilted before they hit the oven. Sausage patties had the uniform chew of something extruded from a factory, more texture than taste. The pitch worked, but only until the first bite reminded you of the difference between a promise and execution. Then comes Little Caesars. $5 gets you a pie in hand without waiting, but what do you get in return? A glossy puddle of oil on the surface, a dough base that's more sponge than bread, and a meal that fills you up while leaving nothing memorable behind. Pizza Hut taps nostalgia instead. The stuffed crust and pan pizzas feel tied to birthday parties and Friday nights. Yet those warm memories collapse under a heavy, greasy slice. Chuck E. Cheese and Cece's buffet camouflage low-quality pies behind flashing lights or endless slices. Even Sparrow's, the mall giant, charges premium prices for warmed-over slabs, trading on location instead of taste. All of these chains survive on the same trick, using speed, cost, or childhood memories as disguises. So if none of these options hold up, who actually delivers on flavor? That's the real question. After walking through so many disappointments, you might be wondering if fast food pizza can actually be done right. The short answer is yes, but only when a chain chooses to focus on flavor rather than gimmicks. One of the clearest examples is Marco's Pizza. Unlike the brands hiding behind promotions or nostalgia,
All right, so what is on this, by the way? Sausage, something green, mushroom.
Green olives, pepperoni, and onion.
Okay, cut this up. Okay, this is the deluxe that came out of the oven. You saw that about 6 minutes ago or so. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah.
Look at all that green stuff.
Marco's quietly built its reputation on bread that gives you a real bite. The crust carries a golden finish, and the seasoned edges add flavor instead of acting as an afterthought. Their cheese blend balances stretch with substance, and the toppings arrive fresher than the limp vegetables you've come to expect elsewhere. What separates Marco's even further is that it sits in the middle of the price ladder. You aren't asked to pay premium dollars, yet the difference in quality comes through in every slice. Picture the usual greasy pie that soaks into the box before you even lift the lid. Now replace that image with a crust that breaks with a slight crisp, yet softens enough to taste like actual dough instead of a sponge. That shift alone can reset expectations and prove that cheap shortcuts aren't required for fast service. But there's another chain taking an entirely different path: California Pizza Kitchen. While Marco's wins on straightforward execution, CPK leans on creativity. Here, pizza isn't limited to pepperoni and mushrooms. Popular pies feature smoky barbecue chicken laid across a base of tangy sauce, or Thai-inspired versions carrying crisp vegetables and a sharp finish of peanut and lime. Instead of racing to the door, they treat pizza as a sit-down meal, turning it into something closer to a crafted dining experience. This contrast matters. Domino's built its identity on speed above all else, but CPK slows the process to highlight unique ingredients. For anyone who has only known the heavy slices of Pizza Hut or the oily $5 pies at Little Caesars, the surprise is how much more pizza can be when freshness isn't sacrificed. Marco's proves accessible quality exists, and CPK shows creativity can elevate pizza into something far beyond nostalgia. Both chains stand as rare examples that pizza can still be worth remembering. The problem isn't pizza itself. It's the habit of accepting chains that sell speed, low prices, or nostalgia, while ignoring flavor and balance. When we settle for that, we help these brands survive without ever improving what they serve. So rethink your next order. Ask yourself which chains you'd walk away from for good, then share those in the comments. If you've never tried Marco's or California Pizza Kitchen, test them against the pies you're used to. Because in the end, great pizza isn't about saving $5 or 20 minutes. It's about making every slice worth remembering.